Nine Inch Nails, Ringfinger, going way back. Alright, so heads up with the song. We want to be in a drop D tuning. Okay, just take that E, take it down a whole step. So we got D, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, so let's play through all the different sections of the song, all the synth interpretations, all the actual guitar parts, all that good stuff. After that, I'll go back through, give you a little more guidance, a little more explanation if you need some help with that. Please help out the channel, hit that subscription button. Coming out with tons of videos, so you don't want to miss it. And let's get on to this. Ringfinger by Nine Inch Nails. Alright, so the main synth line here, we'll start here. We're just going to be doing this kind of octave bouncing, disco type of riff. We'll be here at 3 on the A, and we'll just go between that and a 5 on the G. Okay, C. If you want to just play a C chord, if you're trying to do this acoustic or something, some cool arrangement, you can just do a C. But we'll be here at the C, just bouncing between that. You want to go alternate between that about 5 times. And it's kind of a staggered little tempo here where you hit the note, hit the high note, and then quickly back to the low note. Because there's a little more time in between the notes than there are from when we're starting the notes over, I guess. Okay, so it's about like that. So that's our first spot. Go between that. Then we drop down to an open A. Okay, open A there and a 2 on the G. Just do that a couple times. And then to the 1st fret and the 3rd fret on the G. Okay, so the A sharp. Do that a couple times. And then we do this quick little D scale here where we'll hit the 1 on the A that we were just at. And then do a quick 3 to 1 on the D. Alright, and then we would just loop the whole thing. So slowly here, it'd be something like... Chorus section comes in, and we get this cool like synth scale that's just happening in the background there. Funky little scale, but it sounds really neat. So we'll be here at the 5 on the G, and we kind of reel off some quick notes in succession here. We go 5, 6, 5, G, to the 3, back to the 5, 6, 5. Okay, we drop down to 3 on the E, hit it, hold it a moment, then we go 3 again, 4, 6 on the E, come back up to the 5 to 3 G. Okay, so that first half of it slowly would be something like Second half of it, we start it pretty much the same way. All right, then we do our, instead of hitting that 3 again, we just go right to 4, 6, and then come up to 8. All right, then we do 4B, 5G. Okay, so just a little different ending there. So just the 2 patterns alternate there. Just go through it a couple of times. Get it up to tempo. Now we get some of the heavy guitar coming in. It's not getting too crazy, it's just hitting this C power chord, 3 of the A, 5 on the D and G. Just kind of hit it 2 deliberate times there, like, and then rest for a moment, and then towards the end of the second measure, we just do some, muted string scrapes. Like that, just real quick. Just arbitrary amount, just filling out that last part of the second measure. A little bit of a guitar interlude comes in, and this is going to play some real high chords. We just come all the way up here. We'll be 13 on the A, 15 on the D and G, and you just want to be like strumming away on this. All right, this is the A sharp power chord, way high. So just give this a bunch of strums, just okay, for about a measure's worth. Then we'll come up 2 frets, hit that high C5, that high C power chord at 15 of the A, 17s on the D and G. Just strum this a few times, and then we'll just go right back down to that 13 that we were just at. Strum that a few times. All right, we're just going to go back and forth just like that, about 4 times. And after we go through that a good amount of times, then we can just do this long scale up. And I would just drop down here to like this C so we can get a, long scale going, and we're just strumming this and just chromatically just sliding up for about a measure. Okay, just as far as you can get it. All right, we actually get a little bit of a guitar solo here in a 9 Inch Nail song, believe it or not. So it's up here, just kind of doing a little, pentatonic vibe in the C area. So we'll be at 10s on the G and B, give them a little bend and release, come off to 8s on the G and B, come back to 10s. All right, and then this next section, we're just going to repeat. All right, where we're going to do the 10s on the B and G to 8s, and then we do 10, 8, 10 on the D. Okay, just go through that 3 times and then start the whole thing over again. Okay, and at the very end, we get this really cool outro riff that just finishes the song. And this, you've probably been wondering, this is where our drop D comes into play. Okay, so initially, we're just going to be jamming out this C chord again, all right? 3 on the A, 5 on the D and G. And you want to strum that, quickly about 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and now we're going to drop down and do this E flat power chord, just barring the 1 on the D, A, D. Hit it a couple times, cut it. Okay. and then up 2 frets to the 3s for the F power chord. Hit that a couple times. Cut it. Alright. And the second time through, start it the same way, do everything we just did, but then just finish it with a quick 3s to 1s on the DAG. Okay, so it's this real fun kind of back and forth riff, a little choppy, get low with it, and just rock this all the way till the end of the song. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.